Good Thursday morning, everybody. Meteorologist Johnny Lively here to say happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everybody, to you and your friends and family. Not really very active this morning. This is our last 6 hours on satellite and radar, sponsored by HB Neal Construction and Switch Electric. We know we've got the clouds, the very, very foggy conditions. Rudolph had to help Santa last night deliver all the presents. And it is another day that is going to be into the middle to mainly the upper 70s. And here we are the last 6 hours on satellite and radar. You don't see much of anything right now, just a lot of some clouds moving in from the north. But we're going to continue seeing those clouds throughout the day, mainly coming off the Gulf throughout the day today and really throughout the whole week. Here's the temperatures across southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana, mainly in the 60s. A couple days ago, we had some areas sneaking into the 70s already. So some areas are a little bit cooler than we have been, but it is warm, it is humid, it is foggy once again across the region. Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. Here we are, construction and outdoor forecast for today. Yes, people still work. That's what we do here in southeast Texas, southwest Louisiana. Foggy conditions this morning. Once that fog lifts around 10, 11 o'clock this morning, we will have partly to mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. Temperatures getting into the middle 70s and really topping out into the upper 70s later on this afternoon. Now, if we look at the upper level flow for the end of the week, getting into the weekend, we have this high pressure ridge really sitting into our region right now. That is keeping the warm temperatures, but that ridge will weaken as we get into Saturday and Sunday, and then all eyes as a cold front will be approaching the Texas Panhandle late Saturday, getting into Sunday, and then this will push into southeast Texas and southwest Louisiana late Sunday night, getting into early morning hours on Monday. So throughout the day on Monday, temperatures will continue to drop, and that cooler and drier weather is going to stick around the rest of the week next week, with highs mainly into the 50s, and then the lows will be into the 30s and 40s. But let's talk about the futurecast for today and tomorrow. Lots of fog in the overnight hours and the morning hours, sponsored by Neutron Electrical Services. And the main thing we're going to see is just the clouds kind of throughout the day. We'll get pockets of sunshine, but lots of clouds throughout the day today, and again on Friday as well too. This model data showing some drizzle can be possible with those foggy conditions in the early morning hours, but it's going to be dry throughout the day. Main thing that we're going to see is just lots of cloud cover. Now, as we get into the weekend, again, the main thing we're going to be watching is late Sunday getting into early Monday. Strong cold front. Look at those temperatures just dropping off fast up there in Dallas, Fort Worth, and then eventually that will really cool us off early Monday morning. Here we are with our highs mainly into the low 50s to upper 40s coming up on Monday afternoon. The temperatures are going to continue to drop throughout the day on Monday. Why couldn't we get that on Christmas, right? Here we are the next couple of days, really the rest of the week into the weekend. It is going to be warm, close to the 80-degree mark almost every single day, thanks to our sponsor of Switch Electric. But that strong cold front comes in late Sunday into early Monday. Temperatures back into the 50s, into the low 60s as we get into next week, and those lows will be pretty chilly into the 30s and 40s. Rainfall outlook, it's really not the biggest in the world. We've got that 40 to 50% coverage coming up as we get into late Sunday night, early Monday morning. It's just that Monday morning round, and it's just light to moderate showers can be possible. Christmas highs that we'll be dealing with today will mainly be into the middle to upper 70s. Some areas can get too close to 80 degrees, like down there towards southwest Louisiana, down towards southwest of Houston, like Damon, Alvin, and Sweeney. Those areas can get up to 80 degrees, but the rest of the region will be into the middle to really into the upper 70s. Again, happy holidays to everybody. And then later on tonight, that fog returns quickly. Temperatures mainly going to be into the 60s. Some areas could be into the upper 50s further to the north, but mainly going to be into the 60s. Here we are for the 7-day forecast for southeast Texas. It's warm every single day this week, getting into the weekend, and then a strong cold front moves through late Sunday, mainly into the early morning hours on Monday. Temperatures will drop throughout the day coming up on Monday, and we're going to have cooler weather sticking around. Look at the highs into the 50s and 60s next week, lows back into the 30s, possibly getting to 29 to 30 degrees coming up as we get into Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And then we will continue to monitor what we have to do on pipes and plumbing, things of that nature. We're not too concerned just yet, but we will get pretty chilly again. Here we are for southwest Louisiana. Strong cold front late Sunday, mainly into the early morning hours on Monday. Temperatures drop throughout the day coming up on Monday. Highs going to be stuck into the 50s to the upper 40s. Tuesday and Wednesday, highs into the 50s. And then look at the lows in the low 30s to possibly upper 20s as we get into Tuesday night into Wednesday. If you have not yet, this is a wonderful time to go download the free Gulf Coast Weather Solutions app. It gives you all the updates that you need. We put in a lot of hard work, but the main thing we want to say is thank y'all so much for supporting Gulf Coast Weather Solutions. Remember, we opened up in July 1st, and we've had unbelievable support, and that's why we want to say here today, we hope everybody, even though the weather isn't the greatest today, at least it's not raining and we have showers and thunderstorms. I know it's warm and muggy out there, but even though the weather's not the greatest, we hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody, and thanks for tuning in to the Thursday morning show, the Christmas morning show. Y'all have a wonderful Christmas. I'll see y'all again tomorrow morning, but we will still have more posts and information throughout the day today on Facebook, YouTube, and our weather app. Merry Christmas to everybody, and have a good one.